Happy morning, children. Welcome to English Zone. Dear children, shall I ask one question? Okay. Children, luckily, if you get a talking bird as your pet, how will you train it? Yes, exactly. You will encourage the bird to talk respectively with others, and also you will give a positive motivation. In case if you give negative encouragement means definitely the bird will think and speak bad only, because most birds for example parrots are simply mimicking their owners. They don't really know what they are saying. So like this way we are going to discuss about a supplementary reader, a tale of two birds. And this is chapter which is taken from your textbook to a pact with the sun. Okay children, first of all say the meaning for tale. What is meant by tale? Tale is nothing but it is story. Tale means story. So here we are going to discuss about this bird story. And a tale of two birds is a story that teaches that a person's company has lots of influence on him or her. In bad company, one is prone to become bad. On the contrary, good company has quite an agreeable and pleasant impact on one's personality. Here, there once lived a bird and had two newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest in a tall shady tree, and there the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. One day there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning, and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. The tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a Rishi's ashram, a little distance away. So, here the story is about a family of bird consisting of a mother bird and here two baby birds. They lived in a tall tree in the forest. One night there was fierce thunderstorm. A branch broken and fell on the nest and killing the mother bird. The gale carried the baby birds far away for the other side of the forest. One baby bird fell near a cave. In the cave lived a gang of robbers. The other baby bird fell near a Rishi's ashram. Days passed and the baby birds became big birds. A passage of time, both the birds grow young. The one grow among the robbers and the other grow in the wholesome company of the Rishi. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon the king lost his way and didn't know where he was. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. Suddenly he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up! There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he will slip away." The king was amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. He quickly got on to his horse and rode away as fast as he could. One day, the king of the country came to the forest for hunting. He had lost his way. Finding his way, he came close to the cave of robbers. He was shocked to hear the voice of a bird calling out to rob the man near the cave. Listening to this voice, the king mounted his horse and rode away. So here, soon he came to a clearing which looked like an ashram. It was the Rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly he heard a gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram. Sir, please go inside and rest. The Rishi will be back soon. There is some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." The king looked up and saw a big brown bird in the tree. He was amazed. "This one looks like other bird outside the cave," he said to himself loudly. The king came quite close to the Rishi's ashram. The king sat under a tree to rest. He was amazed to hear a very pleasant voice of a bird welcoming him. The king was more amazed to see that this bird resembled the bird he had seen near the cave. Suddenly he heard one voice. "You are right, sir," answered the bird. "He is my brother, but he has made friends with robbers. He now talks as they do. He doesn't talk to me anymore." Just then the Rishi entered the ashram. So here the bird told the king that, that his brother had learned the language from the robbers. When the Rishi came, the king shared the story of the birds. "Welcome, sir," he said to the king. "Please come inside and make yourself at home. You look tired. Rest for a while. Then you can share my food." The king told the Rishi the story of two birds and how each had behaved so differently, though they looked so alike. "The forest is full of surprises and miracles," he said. Soon the Rishi arrived and welcomed the king. He took him inside the ashram. The king asked in amazed how the same looking birds could be so different in nature. The holy man smiled and said, "After all, one is known by the company one keeps. That bird has always heard the talks of robbers. He imitates that and talks about robbing people. This one has repeated what he has always heard. He welcomes people to the ashram. Now come inside and rest. I will tell you more about this place and these birds." The Rishi explained to him how good or bad company had good and bad effect on one's growth and development. The bird near the cave had grown up hearing the evil words of the robbers, but the near the ashram had grown hear good words that had made the differences. Dear children, this time is to think. What is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? A person is recognized by the people who are friends to them. The first bird got the accompany of the robber and become like that, while the second bird lived in the company of saint. So we want to be friendship with good people only. And then next, what do you learn from this story? Have you faced any worst incident in your life because of your bad company? You should think these three questions. And then next, today's homeworks for you. Read the lesson and get parent signature. Then read the lesson, again read the lesson and find the answers for the book back question.